Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. I am Falakzeeb Khan, anchor at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry titans to share their experiences, thoughts, ideas, and best practices in order to inspire one another and future leaders. In a nutshell, we attempt to encapsulate the multi-decadal learnings acquired by these industry leaders. We also hope that by conducting these FaceTime with industry stalwarts interviews, we can bring together a global community of eminent personalities. By bringing together such visionaries on one platform, we hope to play a part in inspiring the lives of other leaders. Great learnings from great leaders undoubtedly assist everyone by identifying, nurturing, and using the trade secrets that are proven success formulas for many. And this is what we aim to achieve with these sessions by making them a gathering of industry stalwarts and a knowledge sharing community. We have one such personality on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Mr. Biju Balendran. Welcome on FaceTime with Leaders with us today here. We are glad to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you.
So let me just give you a quick brief about Mr. Balendran. He is an accomplished automotive industry executive with over 33 years of experience in various leadership roles. Having begun his career at the grassroots level, that is, as an engineer in 1989 with L&T-ECC Group, Chennai, Hyundai Motor India in 1997, and Renault Nissan Automotive India in 2008, he has handled various senior roles in his profession as a head of department, general manager, vice president, head of manufacturing, plant director, and managing director and CEO. He has now reached the position of Chief Operating Officer, that is COO, at MG Motor India, where he has a proven track record of establishing greenfield automobile plants, managing manufacturing operations, and overseeing the launch of vehicles and powertrains. It's great to have you here with us today. So, Mr. Biju Balendran, could you sum up your professional life in 3 learnings for our viewers today?
Thank you, Falak. And let me put it like this. For the last 34 years, I've been working in various auto industries and auto OEMs. And all through, I've been encouraging people to work as a team. And the focus is not just working as a team, but also looking at the strength of each member of the team. That's what I was guiding principle for all the employees that have been working with me. Second thing is, I suggest and always recommend to be a very good listener. In other words, we should be open to what others say and others' opinion, because listening brings us out of our boundaries and also takes our thinking to a next level. Thirdly, what I was looking at mainly was proactively meet challenges and take risk in all walks of life, whether it's a personal or it's official. And the process, there will be failures, but then learn from the failures. Consider failure as an opportunity to gain new experience. And that's my main motto. To sum up, work as a team rather than as a silo working, be a good listener to outstretch your boundaries, and then take up risk and challenges and learn from the process. Thank you.
That's really great, a great thought. So I would like to ask, what according to you is the true definition of a successful career?
Success is a very big word. When one sets the goals in life and achieves the goal, both in personal and professional life, we call it a success. This is a general term for it. Career can be considered successful when this opportunity for all-round growth and able to create a good or a reasonable impact on the society. Most importantly, in the race for success, one should not forget about the health and the family. This is very important. Maintaining a good health is very important in taking quick decisions and for a sharp mind. And I keep saying this to my team and to all my peers and colleagues. And I believe that health of the leader is a reflection of health of the balance sheet of the organization. So I encourage people to take care of that, because that helps to give a good result and quick decisions. Achieving financial stability to allow for a lifestyle one wants both in working and after retirement. So that's that's the sum up of the full success story. Now, I would conclude by saying that success is to achieve our life goals, which has a positive impact on the society. And at the same time, we are able to maintain a good health to lead a financial stable lifestyle. So this is my definition of success and what I've been following and practicing.
That's really great. It's amazing how you have this wonderful approach towards life and your career. So I would like to ask, what are some of the most amazing feats you have accomplished in your career?
It's a long career of 34 years. There are many amazing feats, but then to highlight a few, just to start off with, I've been spending almost 80% of my 34 years of career in auto industry, that in various OEMs, Korean, Japanese, French, and now a Chinese. So that's the opportunity for me to interact with different cultures and gaining knowledge of the operations from various perspectives. Secondly, during this career of auto industry, I was associated with 2 greenfield project launches. And that's really something, really a feather in my cap, because one doesn't get 2 opportunities. One was for Hyundai, other was for RNIPL. And to just make a note of that, for RNIPL, I started as the first employee. So it was not just green, it was a pure whiteboard. And over this career, I launched almost 20 plus cars, which is 20 plus all new cars. So which is actually a very big opportunity that one got for from different OEMs.
Definitely.
Thirdly, I put it to work in many overseas plants and also got trained in global facilities of these OEMs. And that gave me various experiences. Finally, I received many awards, and of which one of the most prestigious one was the Nissan President Award, which I got from the President and CEO of Nissan Motor Corporation, Yokohama. He recognized my work during tough times. So that's the amazing feat which I can highlight at this point of time.
That's really great. You've indeed come a long way, and you've been honored with the So you've been honored with the prestigious Nissan President's Award from the CEO of Nissan Motor Corporation in 2020 and 21. What are some of the measures you took to achieve this?
As I mentioned to you that in my career of 34 years, I launched more than 20 cars. But launching 2 cars during the COVID time was a very, very big challenge. Normally, launching of cars is a normal routine for us under the strict guidance, approval of global experts. And they only approve the car we put on the road based upon the quality and standards met or not. But launching these 2 cars without the support of global expert touching the car was a big challenge for us. Under this situation, we had to keep the team motivated to ensure there's a timely launch, at the same time maintaining very high quality standards, so that we can convince the global experts at the headquarters that we are able to achieve the same level of global standards. Just to touch on one thing, those days were days when we all remember that forget about traveling, moving out of the house was impossible.
Right.
And people could not travel, and none of the experts or global experts could travel to India to support us for launch. But what we found is if people can travel, car can travel. So we were airlifting the cars instead of people. So this was some of the innovative ideas we got how to tide over the difficult situations. Surprisingly, we launched the car during the COVID time, and the quality of the car was evaluated after the launch in 3 months or 6 months time. It was one of the best among the global standards. So the focus, the motivation of the team gave us results. And this translated to an award which the plant got and I got from the global CEO.
Wow, that's really great. I mean, indeed, like a very big challenge. And I mean, everything that comes, I mean, everything that looks really easy definitely has a lot of challenge behind it. So, yes. So when and how did you develop an interest in the field of sustainability?
It was during the execution of the greenfield project of Renault Nissan in Chennai. We realized that Chennai often experiences severe water shortages, and that's known to many people, and especially during summertime. Then we had to do something differently to sustain the environment across that 500 acres. And the complete ecosystem of the plant had to be restructured. And we had to redesign the full plant, not just building the plant, but restructuring the ecosystem with ponds, recharging wells, and recycling the water processes to the extent that 85% of the water required for manufacturing car was from the rainwater stored and recycled. So although we had a contract with the government to give us water supply, we hardly took water from the government. We only recycling the water, storing the rainwater and managing it. And that was a starting point for our green mission. And with this, we started the greenery of the plant, and it didn't stop at plant. We went on the greenery mission across the villages and the communities outside the plant also. And it went on to extend that complete energy management or complete power management of this plant was controlled centrally by a central control room, like a building management system, which monitors and ensures there is no wastages of any energy. And very precisely, it is monitored and controlled to the extent that if you have any excess usage, immediately a warning comes up. Today, almost, I think, more than around 25-30% of the energy used is also green energy for the manufacturing of the cars. So that's something we started, and it went on for a long way. And today in MG Motors, we will be achieving around 45 to 50% of the energy required for manufacturing car from green energy.
That's
so
wonderful.
So every auto industry is trying to go more green, produce green car with green energy. That's the motto for us.
So when we talk about technology, what all changes have you witnessed with changing technology, and what changes do you foresee in the automotive industry with the advent of 5G and IoT, AI, machine learning, blockchain, Web 3.0, big data, etc.?
Auto industry is normally the first to adopt technology. And I don't define that to only manufacturing process, but also to the cars that come on the road. And you know that MG cars, the term uses internet inside. That means internet has gone into the cars, not just homes now. So to start off with, I tell you, IoT, which is now I think IoT is a part of all the major equipments that is being installed in manufacturing plant, whether it is for a small motors in the paint shop or a big motor, the stamping shop. You have IoT system in that, make sure that you have a continuous monitoring happening. Big data is extensively used for predictive maintenance and optimization and improving the efficiency of the operations. And these are continuous processes, which is even the old plants are trying to adopt it and come to the next level. And new plants, whenever we go a new plant, it comes with a package. Use of cameras, sensors for inspections is common, and cameras are used now to replace I couldn't say replace human error or human people, whichever you can put it, but cameras are very 100% foolproof. I mean, no errors, no mistakes, no NG car goes out of the line because of any error done in the line. It's now quite common, and in final inspection lines and production lines use cameras and sensors extensively. And if you look at the manufacturing plants, they have AGVs, and what we call AGVs, automated guided vehicles. You use very minimum, very few forklifts and tow trucks use AGVs. Use of AGVs is very common in shop floor, and AGVs are used extensively for transporting parts from the warehouses to the line site, and instead of tow trucks and forklifts. So you'll find that technology usage is not just defined or confined to the shop floor, but it comes even to the cars.
Yes, of course. So since you are now an ESG certified corporate governance expert, what values do you aim to inculcate from your existing into your new role?
Environment and social governance has emerged as much more than a responsibility today. It's actually an opportunity to build a more sustainable business, and it's one of the key differentiators to enhance relevancy and the trust of organizations, stakeholders. Now, this ESG, or environment, social, and governance, helps us to reduce the carbon footprint. This we all know that. It determines the sourcing strategy, how we should do the sourcing strategy in future, eliminate plastics or eliminate carbon, to make it more carbon neutral. We make a strategy for sourcing. We set a foundation for how to eliminate unnecessary waste in the future and current also. And this also helps to build a meaningful diversity program, enhance employee health, and make a lasting changes to the community. And this helps to build a meaningful diversity program, enhance employee health, and make a lasting changes in the community. It means understanding how our organization can do its part to help nurture a more connected world. Bringing together the best people, smartest technology. We get technologies from the global plans, from the global operations, so that we can see more and go deeper and act swiftly so that we can protect the environment. This enables us to tackle the biggest challenges of today and capture the best opportunity for tomorrow. This is our motto from the ESG initiative that taken up.
Yes, sir. So as you know, we are building the global thought leaders community for cross-pollination of knowledge and a community of independent directors for having a better corporate governance in the country. So what are your thoughts about these initiatives taken by the WDC team?
First of all, thanks to the WDC team for this great initiative. I believe there is no end to the education. Education is a continuous process. The whole life is a process of learning. Initiatives taken by WDC team is a very noble act. This is a very simple word to put it. Giving an opportunity to the community of professionals to give back to society. And that's the thrust of the whole thing. WDC team has created a platform for the experienced experts to support and contribute back to the industry. And also directly or indirectly, WDC team helps to improve the corporate governance through the professionals, and also supports for a better environment for the future generation. This is my opinion about what's the contribution by WDC team.
Thank you so much for your kind words, Mr. Balendran. It was fantastic conversing with you, and I'm confident that your insights will inspire future leaders. Thank you so much once again for joining us today. We wish you the best for your future endeavors. And moreover, trust that this initiative by Directors Institute has unquestionably expanded the participants' understanding and enriched their minds.
Thank you, Falak. Thanks a lot. Nice conversing with you.
It was great having you here with us on FaceTime with Leaders, and we hope to see you again soon.
Thank you. Same here.
Thank you.